Hey guys, Coach Dan from VarsityHouseGym.com coming at you with another episode of the Jailhouse Friday finisher. Today, we're gonna back up from doing an actual finisher, and I'm gonna show you some hardcore abdominal exercises that we do on Fridays with our collegiate and pro athletes all the time. I'm going to show you a lot of bracing exercises, anti-rotational exercises, and just explosive core movements to get your contact sport athletes ready for their season. Here we go. All right guys, the first of 4 exercises that I'm going to show you here today is the Sledge Hammer hit. This is my favorite core exercise. It's probably the only core exercise that I did before this past year, maybe ever. It's just something I really enjoy. You can do a ton of different variations with this exercise. I'm going to show you the most basic variation where you're going to take the sledgehammer, and also note, okay, do not do this with young kids. Do not do this with inexperienced athletes. You need to make sure that your guys have a clear-cut explanation as what they're supposed to do. And even with the older guys, you need to make sure that they're standing clear of this exercise. And I'll usually rotate the drills through where I'll only have one guy standing over to the left, one guy standing over to the right, and the other guys are on the turf or inside doing something else. Just make sure safety is number one with this, but it is a great exercise, awesome explosive exercise for core. Okay guys, so here's the hammer hit. You want to make sure that you're holding right to left. You want to be about 1 sledgehammer's width away from the tire. You're going to keep your feet shoulders width apart. And you want to make sure your hips are square, shoulders are square, head is forward. I'm going to come around to the midline. I'm going to pull and drive down. Re-catch, pull and drive. Re-catch, pull and drive. And I'm going to get 10 here on the right. You want to drive through the tire. I'm reaching up, pulling down through the midline. All right, one more, good. Then I switch left to right. So left hand is high, right hand is low. I'm coming around the head to the midline, driving up and pulling down the center of my body. I'm gonna get 10 here as well. You're trying to be as violent and efficient as possible. Feet aren't moving at all. All right guys, next we're gonna do an offset sandbag carry. We obviously use sandbags all the time. You can see that in the sandbag salvation video. But today I'm gonna take a 100-pound bag. I'm gonna throw it over my right shoulder. I'm gonna walk it out for 20 yards. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna re-pick it to the left shoulder with this. I'll show you guys. I'm just trying to keep my hips square, my shoulders square, my head neutral. I'm trying not to be offset by the weight of the sandbag. So here we go. Make sure with this too that you're picking it up properly. You're coming, you're grabbing to the belly of the bag. I lift up, I pick up to the shoulder. Hopefully I don't break Trevor's fancy microphone. Hips are square, shoulders are square, head is neutral. I'm gonna go to the fence. I'm gonna drop, I'm gonna re-pick to the left side. Hips are back, belly of the bag, up. You see, shoulders are square, hips are square, head is forward. Awesome bracing exercise for contact sport athletes. Okay guys, the next exercise I'm going to show you in this 4-part series of our core exercises is going to be the rack hold. All right, I'm going to take 2 55-pound kettlebells. I'm going to corkscrew them up, I'm going to clean them up, and I'm going to hold it in the rack position with my elbows real high. Okay, we're gonna walk it out for 20 yards, down and back. A lot of times I'll superset these right afterwards, right to a farmer's carry. Okay, you could also have an athlete hold the kettlebells in a rack position while another athlete's performing the farmer's walk, and they switch back and forth. The breathing gets real hard, real fast. So I'm gonna show you guys here how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna lift my kettlebells up. I'm gonna go one hand at a time. So I clean up to the rack position, elbows high, clean the left up, the rack position, hands are together, elbows are up. I'm gonna brace myself. Again, hips are square, shoulders are square, head is forward, and I'm gonna walk it out. The whole time when I'm doing this exercise, I'm bracing my midsection out as if I was gonna take a shot to the stomach. I'm not trying to suck it in. I'm trying to make sure that my abs stay as tight and hard as possible. Come down, let them down easy, and that's the rack hold carry. All right, guys, our last exercise for the core 4 today is going to be the farmer's walk. If you subscribe to our channel, you know that at Varsity House Gym, we do some version of a farmer's carry every single week. It doesn't matter what program you're working with. I really don't think that there's many exercises that give you more bang for your buck than the farmer's carry. All right, with this, you're just gonna step in like you're doing a hex bar deadlift. You're gonna get your hips back. This is 70 pounds here, it's not too heavy, but like I said, I really like to superset this exercise with other exercises. You could take all 4 of these drills and go one right after the other, as that's something that we typically do in the summertime with our athletes, where they'll go right from the sandbag to sledge hammer hits to rack hold carries to farmer. So I'm gonna show you the farmer walk here. Hips are back, chest is up, I'm gonna lift up, I'm bracing my core, and it's heel to toe. I don't want to take too big of a stride, because when you start to feel some real weight in your hands, if you start running or really striding out, you see an athlete take a spill. So we're going heel to toe with the toe is up, and I'm just trying to move my feet as fast as possible throughout the drill. I'm bracing myself, keeping the abs tight. I finish the drill, hips back, chest up, and that's it. That's the basic farmer's carry. Basic, but can be very brutal, and really the most bang for the buck, in my opinion, in the gym. All right, guys, so that was our core 4 exercises. As you can see, we're getting a lot of good work done with some really cheap equipment. You just need a couple heavy kettlebells, a sandbag, a tire that we got for free, and a $20 Sledge Hammer from Home Depot. If what you're looking to do is get a strong, explosive core, these are the things you need, and these are the exercises that'll get it done for you. Until next time, please drop a like on the video, give us a comment, and send an email. I'm gonna respond to all the emails. It might take me a couple days, but I promise you, I will get back to an email, and I will respond to any requests for videos that you guys have. Until next week, I'll see you guys soon, and thanks for tuning in.